Ya lo tienes, Maggie. Ya está en el grupo todo ya. Okay, class. Let's get started. There's a lot that we have to still do now. We have a lot of business here. How is it? Okay, remember that yesterday, almost at the end of the class, I was telling you all about the semi-modal verbs and modal verbs as well. So today you are going to practice them. I wanted to do it totally individually, but there's something that still I have to tell you because there are some negative form ways that I haven't told you yet. And I cannot count on that yet because if you don't receive that information, you are not going to get some good results at the end of this exercise. So I am going to explain this to you just in a while. Please turn on your cameras, Frank, Angel, Roxy, Amelia, turn them on, please. Come on, guys, it's not the same without seeing your faces. I am just waiting for you, and in 8 more minutes, I'm just going to go and call for your attendance. But here we are. Thank you, Angel. That's better. Guys, this is it, okay? This is the page, and then I will share a link with you here in the Zoom chat. And there, once you get the only thing that you gotta do is go in this place that says exercises, and then complete them. But we have to hold on for that just for a little while. Instead, I will show you this. Okay, remember, in here, and there are obligation. We have must and have to. Must is a modal verb and have to is a semi-modal verb. They are really alike. You must rest for 2 weeks. I have to rest for 2 weeks. All right. There's something that if you are a doctor, let's just say, or a teacher or some authorized person, you should tell must instead of have to. And if you are the patient or the student or somebody that is being told what to do, you have to say have to. But there's not a lot of differences between these two. Must and have to, they both express obligation. All right, remember the negative form of must is mustn't or mustn't. Mustn't or must not. That is it. And in have to is don't have to. Remember, you will not use every time the modal verb and it's a negative form only. You have to use an auxiliary verb in here. In here is don't. Okay, in here is don't. But remember, if just in case if it is he, you would say he doesn't have to, right? And she doesn't have to, and the rest if is just history. You know how is the drilling here. The negative form of mustn't and don't have to are completely different. Mustn't is used to express prohibition and obligation not to do something. Whereas, by the way, whereas means mientras que. Whereas don't have to is used to express an absence of obligation. If you say, you mustn't reveal where you get that information. That means you have the obligation not to do it. You don't have to arrive before 7. It means that you can do it. I mean, you could. You are allowed to do that, and nobody is prohibiting that to you. But it's not necessary. There's no obligation. You could indeed be early on time. That is it. Necessity. Guys, please pay attention to me in this part because you are definitely going to need this for your own knowledge. Don't need to versus needn't, didn't need to, and needn't have. Okay. This is easier than you could ever thought it would be like because it seems like it's a lot of information, but it's not. Don't worry, you will be fine. You will be okay. Just pay attention to me in this part, please. Don't need to is the regular form of you saying don't have to or don't need to. Is the same way, the same. Only you will change the main verb. All right, it's not appropriately to say it is a main verb because this is a semi-modal verb, but you know what I'm saying. Need, necesitar. Have in that place, it means tener. So need to, necesitar o necesitar que. Have to, tener que, tener. That's it. To talk about the absence of necessity in general. For example, if I say, Beta doesn't need to turn on her camera because all of the people in here are with their camera off. For example, okay? Another example, just in his people don't need to have a degree to get a good job. That's totally true. Needn't, it's the same. Guys, it's absolutely the same thing, only in a contracted form. To give someone permission not to do something. Okay. You don't need to clean the windows. You needn't clean the windows. Okay, in this part, guys, remember, this is grammar structure. So you won't say you needn't to clean. No, no, no. You say you needn't and directly the main verb of your sentence. If you say you needn't to clean, is wrong. If you say you needn't clean, good. That's it. Fantastic. Finally, didn't need to. All right, yeah, this is the same, just in past. Okay, this is just in past to talk about something that didn't happen in the past. He got better and didn't need to go to the doctor. If I have to say this in Spanish translating, it would be something like this. Él mejoró y no necesito ir al doctor. You could say the same way. Remember that needn't, guys, needn't is to give someone a permission not to do something. That means is present every time. All right, that's it. Finally, needn't have. Indian needn't, on the other hand, needn't have is in past to talk about something that happened. All right. Thanks, but you didn't need to bring wine. All right, I didn't need to. Thanks, but you needn't have brought wine. Okay, this is kind of hard, I would say. No, it's not hard. It's just a lot of words in here that you have to keep in mind when you speak up or you write down something, some idea of yours. In here, guys, you say, thanks, but you didn't need to bring wine. Gracias, pero no necesitabas traer vino. And thanks, but you needn't have brought wine. Gracias, pero no necesitaste haber traído vino. O lo mismo, pueden traducirlo igual, chicos, que el didn't need to. Son lo mismo, solamente que es algo que sí pasó. En cambio, en el didn't need to is something that didn't happen, algo que no pasó. That's the difference. Didn't need to, didn't happen. Needn't have, happened. No necesitabas haber traído vino. No necesitabas haber traído vino. That's the grammar structure, all right? That is it. Thank you, that's it. Need to, have to, don't need to, don't have to. It's the same thing as you have seen it above, but in this case, it's just plus an infinitive to say that something is or isn't necessary. If we say we need to or we have to confirm our reservations before Friday, it's good. But remember, you would say the same thing in both of the terms. If you say you don't need to or you don't have to believe in God to be a good person, all right? Guys, that's the main point, that you have to use an auxiliary verb to talk about in a negative form. That's it. That's the whole point of every lesson in here. Don't need to and needn't. All right. If I have to differentiate these two, I would say that we can use both don't need to or needn't plus an infinitive to say that it is necessary to do something. If you want to say the doctor said, I don't need to wear glasses, it's just in general, all the time. El doctor dijo que no necesito usar gafas o lentes. That's it. Tell him he doesn't need to or he needn't wash the dishes. In this case, I would say, guys, tell him he doesn't need to wash the dishes, or tell him he needn't wash the dishes. I'll do it later on the specific occasion. Chicos, el doesn't o don't need to y el needn't son lo mismo, ¿vale? Siempre son lo mismo. Needn't solo es como una contracción. Es como must not o should not, would not, que dicen en contracción. Mustn't, shouldn't, wouldn't. Es lo mismo. Right? That's it. But in negative form. In negative form. That's the difference. It's exactly the same in here, only in past. Chicos, recuerden que el didn't need to y el needn't have son parecidos, solamente que en concepto ahí sí son diferentes. ¿Por qué? El didn't need to es no necesitabas hacer tal cosa, no necesitabas hacer, ¿ya? Muy bien. El needn't have es algo que se hizo, ¿ya? Pero ustedes lo van a traducir de forma diferente y aquí van a usar con el have, con el have. Esto es parecido a un past modal, que todavía no lo vemos, pero este have se van a acordar en los past modals cuando lo veamos. El have no se cambia por has, no se cambia por otra cosa. Siempre se va a quedar en have. Y este have va a hacer que el verbo principal que viene después, o sea, he, ¿ya? Después del have, sea en past participle. Thanks, it's very beautiful, but you didn't need to buy anything. Okay. Thanks, it's very beautiful, but you needn't have bought anything. Muchas gracias, es hermoso, pero no tenías que haber comprado nada. Y aquí cambia un poquito el significado. Gracias, es muy hermoso, pero no debías haber comprado nada. Debías haber comprado. Pero también pueden traducirlo a no debiste haber comprado o no debías comprar. Pueden traducirlo así, chicos, no pasa nada. Pero la idea es, el needn't have es algo que sí se hizo. El didn't need to es algo que no se hizo. ¿Cómo acá? Más dicen, ¿verdad? Didn't need to, something that didn't happen. En cambio, el needn't have is something that happened. Esto sí pasó, esto no pasó. That's it. Okay, guys, I think it could be confusing at the beginning because of the concepts, but don't worry, you will be fine. Be able to, be allowed to, be permitted to. Okay, all of this, you already know them all because I already told you how to do them. This is for permission, for possibility, and for obligation. In here, guys, be able to remember. Ser capaz de. Be allowed to. Que te permitieron algo. As the same as in here. Be permitted to. Ser permitido de. Be supposed o be meant. Este supposed y meant van de la mano. Pueden decir los dos y significan lo mismo. ¿Ya? Digamos ustedes, chicos, dicen... yo no quise hacer eso. ¿Cómo dirían? Yo no quise hacer eso. Ustedes dicen, I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to. ¿Ya? O pueden decir también, it wasn't, aquí sería el wasn't con el be, it wasn't supposed to be like that. No se suponía que iba a ser así. Los dos van de la mano, son muy parecidos de hacerlos. Pero acá como semimodal pueden usar be supposed o be meant to. Had better, ya saben, had better es más vale que o más vale. Okay. Guys, I am going to give you some examples before you go to the exercises. Exercises are gonna be individual. I want you to get them and finish them in time as soon as you can. Or in time or as soon as you can. I think that's a better explanation. Good. Be able to and be allowed to express permission or possibility. Instead, allowed is not common after it is. I mean, it could be, but it's not so common. It could be, it is not wrong, but it's better if you say other things. Like, I am allowed, he is allowed, she is allowed, we are allowed, but we don't say we, you don't, or we or you guys don't get to say so commonly, it is allowed. But it's good if you say it anyways. It's good, but it's not so common. That's the point. For example, you don't say this, it is allowed to use mobile phones. I mean, it's good, it's comprehensible, you can get it, but it is better if you say and you conduct and straightly talk to the person. You are allowed to use mobile phones. This is better. Using mobile phones is allowed. You could say this instead of this, and nothing should change in here. I mean, the meaning is exactly the same, but you are saying other stuff structurally better in grammar. Using mobile phones is allowed. It is allowed to use mobile phones. It's good, don't worry, it is good, but it's not so common. That's it. We were allowed to eat all we wanted. You won't be able to finish in time. Tú no serás capaz de terminar a tiempo. Be permitted to. Be permitted to. In here, we are in here, pay attention. Be permitted to expresses permission or prohibition in formal or official situations. For example, we have, it is not permitted to take photos of the archived documents. No está permitido tomar fotos de los documentos archivados. Nice. Picnics are not permitted in the park. Picnics no son permitidos en el parque. Employees are permitted to use mobile devices. Los empleados tienen permitido usar móviles. O devices, ya saben, devices. Be supposed to and be meant to. Por si acaso, devices, chicos, quiere decir es dispositivo, dispositivo, ya son celulares, computers, TVs, screens, all of those. Be supposed to, be meant to. That's it. Express obligation or permission for actions that should or shouldn't be done. This is it. Be supposed to, se supone que. Be meant to, se supone que. Los dos quieren decir, se supone que. O el be meant to también pueden traducirlo como debe ser así. O se supone que esto es así. Pueden traducirlo así. O es así, literalmente es así. Be meant to. Está hecho para esto. Por ejemplo, a ver si yo digo, cinemas are meant for people. Los cines están hechos para las personas. El meant no lo traducen como tal. El meant es una idea. El meant lo van a traducir según su contexto siempre. Dale, así funciona. For instance, we have here. We are supposed, we are meant to, or we are supposed to check in 1 hour before the takeoff. Okay, take off, guys. Take off means when a plane is going on air. It means going to the air. Despegar. That is the meaning of take off. Nice. You aren't supposed or you aren't meant to be here. If you, for example, I don't know, France, you have been not invited to some party, some specific party of a girl of your work, and she's telling you, France, when she sees you at her party, France, you are not being, or you are not meant to be here, or you aren't supposed to be here. Those are the essential meanings for this phrase, guys. This is it. All right? Super easy. Finally, had better and its negative form. Had better not. If you say, talk about actions somebody should or shouldn't do, often with a negative consequence. Obviously, I mean, this is a warning. For example, if I say, I don't know, I am going to choose another student now, you, Gadi Torres, all right. If I say, Gadi Torres, you had better finish your homework or I fail you. Más vale que termines tu tarea o te repruebo. Okay? Just an example, Gadi, don't get me wrong. Guys, we'd better hurry up. One more thing. If you want to contract this, you can say like this. He had better, right? He had better. It's exactly if you say he, this is apostrophe. He had better, like this. This is he had, all right? This is had. He had better. He had better. He had better. Only in a contracted form. All right, good. We'd better hurry up or we'll miss our train. Más vale que nos apuremos o vamos a perder el tren. Oh, nuestro tren. You'd better not tell her you broke the vase. She'll get very mad. Más vale que no le digas que rompiste el vaso, voy a decirme. No me acuerdo cómo era en Spanish. She'll get very mad. Se pondrá furiosa. Okay, that's it. Chicos, eso es así de fácil. Creo que veis era florero, ¿no? Muy bien. Chicos, that's everything that I have to tell you now. Now I am going to proceed and calling for your attendance. Oh, assistance, I think is better term. Good. There's a lot more people in here. I was trying to tell you. Where are you? Amelia, you here?
Present, teacher.
Hello. Ana Roxana
Hello.
Caballero.
Here, teacher.
Good. Anto Gutiérrez.
Present.
Good. Arianita Victoria.
Present, teacher.
Hello. Armando Franco. Frank.
Present, teacher.
Good. Beida.
Y junto
Here, teacher.
como potencia nominal se elige según el tipo de...
Nice. Erika.
Here, teacher.
Franz here. Gaby. Thank you, Erika.
Present, teacher.
Good. Gadi Torres here. Iris.
Present.
Nice. Angel here. Luis. Luis Molisaca.
Teacher.
Nice. Maggie here. Mish. Nicelle.
Present, teacher.
Hello, Nis. Okay, Ceci. With license. Patty.
Present,
Patricia
teacher.
Olivares. Good. Robbie Carlos.
Present, teacher.
Nice. Ruben.
Present, teacher.
Good. Vale, with license. And Yara Villarroel. I think Yara is not here yet. Good. Well, that's it. Now I'm going to explain what you have to keep in mind to do your next exercise. Or actually, there are 3 exercises that I want you to do. Complete the whole of them. Once you submit one of the exercises, remember, guys, you have to put your name in your messages. There are going to be 10 exercises per section or per lesson, and there are 30 just in total. Guys, exercise 1, I think it is better if I show you this instead of just explaining. This is it. Let's pay attention fully to this, please. You're going to need it. Franz, if you want some technique to learn some more vocabulary, all right. Guys, this is a very nice question, actually. If you want to learn more vocabulary, you have to listen a lot of things. You have to listen to music, you have to listen to podcasts, you have to watch movies with subtitles in Spanish if you want to, or with subtitles in English. I highly suggest you that you watch series or movies with subtitles in Spanish, not in English, because you will get the both of them. And with the both of them, I mean you will have the phrase in real life, I mean in the dialogues, in English, of course, and the subtitles that are an important transition that you will see immediately just after one dialogue is said. And you will translate it to the thing that you are watching down in the bottom of the screen. So that would be good. I would say it in Spanish just in case again. Chicos, si quieren aprender vocabulario, listening, full. Quiero que escuchen mucho. ¿Por qué? Fácil, porque la mayoría de las palabras que no entiendan las van a acentuar o las van a racionalizar con el contexto que ustedes tengan. Digamos que en alguno, a ver, en una canción pongan que peguen atención acá, ¿ya? Digamos que dice, use the spray without protection, ¿vale? Entonces, ya tienen el contexto acá en la canción. Entienden esta parte, pero digamos esta no han entendido, ¿vale? Entonces, ustedes ven las líricas de la canción y ven que dice, digamos, are not meant, ¿ya? Are not meant. Entonces, esto ya inmediatamente lo van a asociar con esta frase que está aquí y dos, van a poder memorizar, se les va a quedar. Y una cosa que quiero que además hagan cuando quieran aprender vocabulario, quiero que repitan mucho. Repitan. Porque, a ver, chicos, hoy día les he enseñado una palabra que es needn't, ¿no? Needn't, que es la forma contraída de don't need to. Entonces, needn't probablemente se vayan a olvidar mañana. Pero si lo repiten en ejercicios varias veces, si lo repiten en su diario vivir, en su vocabulario habitual, no se les va a olvidar nunca. A eso llegan. Con las palabras difíciles, eso es lo que quiero que hagan. ¿Listo? Y ahora, lo último que les decía, películas o series. Si ustedes quieren ver las películas, excelente, háganlo en su idioma original, o sea, en inglés, obvio. Pero vean con subtítulos en español. Yo les recomiendo que hagan eso en vez de verlos con subtítulos en inglés, porque si están en inglés los subtítulos y ustedes no entienden lo que dice, tampoco van a entender los subtítulos, entonces van a perder tiempo buscando qué significan en su Google Translate o donde sea. En cambio, si tienen los subtítulos en español, van a poder ver lo que dice inmediatamente ahí abajo y van a tener también lo que han oído. Entonces van a decir, ah, esta palabra es lo que dicen los subtítulos. Entonces, así van ganando mucho vocabulario. Listo, eso es. Okay, guys, now this is the game. The modal verbs, permission, obligation, prohibition, and all is going to be in here. You'd only have to choose the correct option to complete the sentences that are below here. There are 10 exercises. There are 1, 2, 3 sections in here. At the top right corner in here, you are going to watch them. And the one which is in blue color here is the one that you are selected in. So you gotta keep in mind that for your own safety. In here, you complete this, and you just say, okay, I have terminated. Let's just say that you have terminated already, and you have to check your answers in here. So you click the button here that is in the middle of your page, in the middle of your screen, and you have your test completed. Of course that I have my correct answer 0 out of 10 because I have done nothing, so my score is 0%, but yours is not going to be that like this. You have to check your answers your own way. And by the way, this is something really cool because if you haven't done this properly, you are going to have the correction made in here and why it is good. So this is a really nice exercise for you to get to know the modal verbs. I want you to do, guys. And now, once you submit one exercise, I want you to put exercise number 1, Erika Flores. Exercise number 1, Maggie Condori. Exercise number 1, La Luisa. Then exercise number 2, Gadi Torres. Exercise 2, Frank. And then exercise 3, Iris. Exercise 3, Beida, and so on. All right, that is what I want you to do now. This is part of your evaluation of your quiz, or actually whatever you want to call it in here. You just want to practice this, and this is the best way I have found it possibly. All right, guys, that is it. So this is the main one. You know what to do. If you want to see some more explanation, I am going to explain this to you just in case as well for the record. You only have to go here at the top left corner. You would see exercises. You're in here now, but you gotta click on explanation button, and the explanations is going to be in here. That's it. And if you want to go back, you just have to click on the right button here once again. That is it. This is a race. Don't forget that. I am going to evaluate you. This is not only because of your participations, but to see how you guys are doing in modals and semi-modal verbs, which are greatly informative. After you finish this, there's another activity that I want to do with you, but this is a listening, all right? Listening. I think listening is very apprehended in here as well, so we're going to do that exactly right after you just finalize these exercises. There you go. That's the link. Click on it. Once you're on the page, to start doing your thing. Whatever you want to call, if you don't remember something, you have some hesitation on you, ask me. I'm here for you guys. You would see it in the drop-down meaning. Okay, that's it.